Hey guys, we're here for Skills Road and we're chatting to eco-fashion stylist Faye Delanty about how to dress for success on a budget. Now, a lot of people think you need to spend a lot of money to look good, but that's not true, right?
Not at all. It's so easy to look super chic and stylish for a whole lot less. That's pretty much what I do. So we're here at the Salvos today and we worked with a female model and a male model and we have made them look $1 million for under 100.
Now, some people think that they think of the word op shopping and it just daunts them. What's one of the tips that you would suggest that they start with when they sort of head out op shopping for the first time?
I think my top tip would be just treat it like a normal shopping experience because, people have this perception that it's old and it's mothbally and you can't find cool stuff, but I'm here to tell you that you can find absolute gems, a lot of great brands, beautiful fabrics, great cuts. So just treat it like a normal shopping experience.
And have fun with it, really, eh?
Totally. And I think go with an idea in mind. So, with what we did with our two models, we wanted to find them a great look for work. So we knew what to look for and then we just really fine-tuned that, looked for great, skirt, fabrics and cuts, great jeans for the guys, great, suit jacket, things like that.
Yeah.
So, and it really doesn't, just because it's secondhand doesn't mean that it looks like that, the quality in here is quite incredible.
I think we just maybe find a few basics for you, like some really great shirts, some really great pants that would sort of fit you. And then you can always use them for, not just work use, but also for partying on the weekend.
Yeah.
For work, I think the easiest thing to do is look for a great pencil skirt, that's a great staple.
Hey guys, so just a few tips on dressing appropriately for the work environment. Now, if you're working in a creative space, you can get away with a little bit more of a casual look, a pair of jeans, a dressy shirt, a blazer or a more casual jacket over the top works, sneakers even. Keep them really polished, try not to go too overboard with colors and prints on them. Now, if you're working in a more corporate environment, then of course you have to think about wearing suiting. Consider if you're not a person that wears a lot of ties, find a shirt that you can button up all the way to the top a little bit more and throw a blazer over the top, maybe matching pants with the blazer, or if you don't want to do that, a really great shirt, a really solid looking tie. A good trick with the tie is if you find one that has a print on it, match a color of the print to your pants, and that way you keep that link from the top to the bottom. Really great dress shoes is really good. It's more appropriate to get a pair of shoes that have laces on them if you're working in a corporate environment than slip-ons. If you don't have them, slip-ons will be fine, but it's just a better look with lace up because then you can wear it for special occasions, for even going out on the weekends as well. Wearing the right outfit for the right working environment is really important, and take tips from the people around you and see what people are wearing, and you can use that as a guide as well.
And here we have the lovely Mel's first look for work. So what I always do is I always look for classic pieces. So you can never ever go wrong with a chic pencil skirt. But what I liked about this was it had an interesting panel on the bottom. So she could totally transition this into going out at night or wearing it on the weekend because it's got something a little bit different about it, but it's still totally work appropriate. Now, I've teamed it with a beautiful pleated blouse, which has lovely tailoring on it. So that's great for work. And then to keep her warm and give her a pop of colour, we've got a beautiful red trench. And accessories as well, keep them understated. So just a lovely simple shoe in a classic pump. And the bag as well has a pop of colour, but it's still a little bit on the conservative side and chic and simple. This whole look is under $100, but what's fantastic about it is that these are all pieces that are great for work, but you could definitely transition them into the weekend as well.
Hey guys, so for the first look with Oscar here, we thought we'd keep it really simple, the same palette all the way through. A dark pair of jeans that can be worn to work or to an interview, and you can wear it out as well on the weekend if you want to. And the shirt's really simple. We found this really great striped shirt from Polo. So the color's almost the same, and then over the top, just a darker color jacket and in an olive sort of green. We wanted to find pieces that you can cross over from day to night as well, and that way you get the most out of your money.
Okay, so for Mel's second look, I wanted to do something that was a little bit more fresh and fun, particularly if you're going for an interview in a more creative industry. So as you can see, we've still picked some classic pieces, but this skirt has a little bit more of a fun feel to it. It's a bit more A-line and it sticks out a little bit, so it's got a bit more of a fresh look to it. Now this is actually, here's a tip, this is actually a shirt that I found in the men's section, and it's something that you would not necessarily consider wearing with a more dressy look, but as you can see, it's a really nice contrast. And you know, we've still kept it chic by doing up the collar. We've added an interesting necklace, and if we wanted to be a bit more serious, then we've got our black jacket to just make it look a little bit more polished, but you can also remove that, and then this is something she could definitely wear in a more corporate environment, or she could wear this out on the weekend. If you're concerned, just to strip it back a little bit, you could remove the necklace and just keep it a little bit more classic. But again, these are all pieces that you could play around with, that you could wear on the weekend.
Hey guys, so with look number 2, we thought we'd go for something a little bit more casual and a little bit funky. And seeing that it's winter, we thought we'd find something that was more appropriate. Now, you might think it's a bit weird to team 2 colors that are very similar together, but the good thing about this whole outfit is he can wear that pants with a different shirt, the blue shirt that he had on before, or he could wear those blue pants with the shirt that he had on before, which kind of works both ways. And this sort of lumberjack looking jacket is really great for winter, but it also fits in perfectly.
As you can see guys, it's pretty easy to dress for success under a budget. Our models look fabulous.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's just about not being afraid, walking into the store and maybe starting with one item, a pair of pants or a shirt or
a great skirt.
And start from there and then build the whole wardrobe around that idea. And, you know, don't be afraid to push your boundaries as well, and, you know, maybe try colors you wouldn't normally try if it's in store.
But always look for great cuts, beautiful fabrics, good quality, and as Arnie says, you know, those key pieces, and then you can build from there. But super easy, and you can definitely do it on a budget. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you've learned something. We've had an absolute ball.
I know, hashtag approps, work approps.
Totes appropriate.